phase.
Blake, it just turned 12 o'clock our time, Hawaii time. We're gonna have to put this up. Take a look. This is good.
Wow, Brent just gave me the heads up. I'm looking at it real time right now. It's getting late right here at Third Phase of Moon headquarters. Everybody take a look at this, analyze it. Whoa, did you see that pop? Something's happening over, where was this? Where was this captured, Brent?
Blake, good question. This just came in from Indonesia. A tourist, a family on vacation. Tourists captured this and they just submitted it to Third Phase.
Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins going over footage just in to Third Phase of Moon from Indonesia. Brent just pointed this out to me. I'm looking over the video right now. It's something amazing, popping video, bright lights in the sky. We're going to be going over this tomorrow. Breaking news just into Third Phase of Moon. We have to get it out tonight. It just came in around 12 a.m. Hawaii time. So stand by, everybody. We're going to get down to what's going on in this video. There's more coming in. Blake Cousins going over a photograph captured by Becky Bone Dunning as she visits the Jamaican port town of Ocho Rios. What we're looking at is what people call a fire rainbow. If this is a fire rainbow, I've never seen anything quite like it, and I've seen a lot of rainbows in my life. This is quite amazing. We're going to have Becky Bone Dunning on Third Phase of Moon Radio tonight at a brand new time, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. if you're in California. The number to call in is 347-934-0378. Also, we're going to be having Kimberly Cash sharing her video that she captured of two strange lights in the sky. Wow, big week right here at Third Phase of Moon. Breaking news as you saw this past week, but we got more breaking news as it comes into us from around the country. 3 videos of possibly the same object captured by 3 different people from different parts of the country. Blake Cousins here going over breaking news, Third Phase of Moon. Take a look at the first video right now.
That's a plane. I have no idea what that is. See, that's a plane. The one to the right.
Paul states, I'm not sure what my stand is on UFOs, but after being outside and seeing this with his own eyes, he's stumped. He has no clue what this could be. This was shot in Atlanta. He has a lot of planes, helicopters flying over the city, but he's never seen anything like this. Something so big and moving so slow and making no sound. Brett, right away, your opinion on this from Paul Smith's video and photograph that he captured.
Blake, clearly you see the airplane. He points to it and he notices object on the left that he says has been there for quite some time. I'm looking at it with contrast and the dimension of the trees. This thing's quite large. What are we looking at? Hey, I'm stumped too, just like Paul. What's going on here?
If you're in Atlanta and you captured this in the past week, something's going down over there and around the country. Submit it to us at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to go to retired police officer Gregory Shumas, who gave us rights to share this video. And what we're looking at is something massive, something huge in the sky. Gregory says he finds it interesting that this sight occurred just days before the Navy's Trident missile launch. A coincidence? And I'm not sure if this is a Trident missile launch. He believes it is, but there's, you heard right here at Third Phase of Moon, the majority believes what they captured over Los Angeles wasn't a Trident missile, but he says that these 3 lights that were in a triangular pattern were solid and not flashing. Okay, there you go, Brent. We're looking at the video. No flashing lights? That's a red flag. FAA won't allow an aircraft without a flashing light. There's a red flashing light right here, but I think this is a helicopter tracking this object, this massive object, right?
Blake, he took the words right out of my mouth. That flashing light does look like a helicopter, and you notice the size, it's small comparatively to this massive Tier 3B possibility and what we're looking at here. This thing's slowly moving over his head. Gregory did a fantastic job capturing this. We're trying to bring up contrast and we're not seeing anything pull out. This is Really, it's a dark night, but normally it could pull out something. We're not getting much detail here except these three bright, large lights that move in unison together. This is really good stuff.
What's interesting is that if this was some kind of FAA aircraft, like some people say this could be a blimp, then at the end of the video the lights go completely out. So that you got to rule this out. It's not a blimp, people. So you got to wake up. There's things up in the sky that I think that are reverse alien engineered craft looking over the citizens of the United States. For what purpose? Well, that's for everybody to decide, and leave comments below. Also, there's we also have comments that have come into Gregory Shumaus's video, and BK Mojave says he also saw this over Red Rock, Nevada. Haley DeMayo also says that they saw this. Their friends at a Los Angeles high school watching a football game managed to take some pictures. They said it was too large to be a plane. It was huge. Haley, if you're listening to this, we'd sure like to see those photographs. C. Luna says they're really glad that this video got posted up. Driving off Haven Avenue, saw the three lights forming a triangle, and it wasn't an airplane. They think the red light was a helicopter trying to get close to the lights until they disappeared one by one. Wow, there it is. Multiple people from the same area seeing something that can't be explained. Now we're going to get to the next video.
This thing's been hovering in the same position for the past hour. I don't like anything that just sits there.
Now we're going to go to Kay Davis. Her video submitted to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to have to listen to this audio.
Interesting.
Go ahead, listen to this just for a bit.
Just been sitting there for like an hour. So I came out here to grab me a soda to put in the freezer, and it was out here. Same position. Came back. And it's still sitting here. Oh, how awesome would it be if it was a UFO?
Kay Davis explains that a few times a month, days in a row around the same time of night in the same place, it just sits up there making really loud noises like a freight train creeping along a metal noise. A few times at around or about 4 a.m., this freight noise it was making was so loud it sounded like it was about to land, and it woke up the whole block. I don't know, but what it is, it's disturbing the neighborhood. While Kay Davis's testimony here and the neighborhood captured on the south side of Chicago near Lake Michigan, there are no airports nearby. But what do you think of Kay Davis's footage? She actually seems like she doesn't know what she's capturing, and this thing has been hovering there for over an hour.
I like her testimony as she captures it. She described this is the best part. When you capture a UFO, it's great to document it real time because it makes sense. It really does. And she makes sense what she's saying. What's fascinating about this is this craft, whatever it is, seems to be hovering there over an hour.
Whatever you are very flippin' interesting sitting there like that. But I gotta go. Maybe it's one of those drones.
I don't know drones that could hold out that battery life. And this is too large to be DJ Phantom, but batteries in this case could only maybe last 20 minutes. This thing's hovering over there over an hour, and it's quite large. What is this?
Exactly. That's what we're trying to find out. What is the operations going down over the country right now with these drones flying lower and lower, as it seems, if it's a drone indeed, or something else, something extraterrestrial. Well, this is what Third Phase of Moon is trying to find out. People from around the world are waking up that we're not alone. Just this past week, the major event in Los Angeles, we received over 100 videos and photos from the area within 48 hours. So we know we're on tap to share this information as it comes in liquid from around the world in regards to this UFO phenomenon happening right now. Join us this Friday, 11 p.m. if you're in New York, 8 p.m. Los Angeles. We're going to be doing our Friday radio show, taking your calls from around the world in regards to alien abductions, UFOs. You captured something, we want to share it. Brent, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase.
Everybody keep watching.
And keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. And if you've captured anything amazing in regards to this, send it to Third Phase Moon via Skype, Facebook. Go to our About page on our YouTube channel. This is Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome back. Going over the atmospheric electrical phenomenon known as ball lightning. The term refers to reports of luminous spherical objects. Scientists are baffled. Unexplainable phenomenon in the skies. What you're looking at, we're going to get a close look, a real close look. We got Brent Cousins. Tesla. Doesn't Tesla come to mind?
Blake, that's what I was about to say. This reminds me of Tesla big time. Look at it. It's a Tesla ball.
The craziest thing is that in the last 100 years with experiments around the world, in the public eye, there has been no duplication of the magnitude of experimental phenomenon of the creation of ball lightning. It has been created in the laboratory all over the world, and it has not been created on the scale that was created 100+ years ago and demonstrated and verified. So that is something that is really perplexing.
So could this be Tesla's secret experiments that are happening right now, that the major elite that have taken advantage of this information, they've kept it suppressed from the public, and they're harnessing it right now in front of our eyes, as in this video, that Tesla's ideas and technology exist, but they're not sharing it with us?
I wouldn't be surprised. There are characteristics of this metallic object that does look like a Tesla ball. It does look like the exact same formation of the attracting electricity from the ionosphere. In this case, lightning bolts. Perhaps the activity was created. We know that HAARP can dramatically change the environmental conditions to create the possibility for such elevated levels of electric activity. And so this is something that looks unnatural to a certain point. And I wonder, is it really top secret technology being displayed for us right now? It very well may be.
We want to thank Jeffrey Miles for submitting his incredible footage to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to be zooming in, adding brightness, contrast. You're seeing the spherical object of whatever it is, in my opinion, is harnessing energy. Most people don't see it right off the bat, and neither did the shooter. But as a good eye does, they go over their footage, they slow things down and notice this spherical black object in the sky.
The first time I saw it run through, I didn't catch it, but it's really interesting to me the way all of the lightning bolts seem to be directed towards the object. The object is in the center of the electrical activity, and that just from a far glance is really apparent. That is absolutely intriguing to me.
There's multiple flashes of light. The static charge in the air is static electricity. What better place for a UFO just to stand stagnant there to harness it? Are we looking at extraterrestrial harnessed energy from a lightning storm? Brent, your opinion.
Blake, I'm looking at Jeffrey's email right now, and he describes he couldn't hear the thunder. This means that this storm, whatever he's looking at, must have been some miles away. I'm judging about 30 miles away. So what we're looking at with this lightning strike, this object seems to be, somewhat close to it. So this would estimate some sort of size. This thing must be large, gigantic. And look at it. It's amazing footage. Jeffrey really did a good job on, capturing the event. as we see it right now, and the evidence is pretty clear that UFOs are harnessing energy from storms.
I invite everybody that's a lightning hunter, a storm chaser, to go over closely their footage. I don't care if you've been shooting for years. Look at it close, frame by frame. That's what you got to do with this kind of footage, people. The objects are there. The UFOs are out there. People know that we're not alone. I invite everybody to debunk this if you can.
Blake, there's more to say because we are looking at contrast, and I bet more people can do that at the same time. There's a lot of black space during the lightning strikes. More technology, I bet, would reveal the object behind that. It's guaranteed there. This is something anomalous, something that we need to know and delve into more information on what's going on.
Well, let's delve into more analytics, more comprehension of what we're looking at. What is the source? How powerful can you harness, if you could, a lightning bolt? Orlando, any suggestions?
Well, the object does appear to be a metallic, dark object. It just seems dense the way the structure, the visually, it looks like a dense metal object.
Could have been a weather balloon.
I've never seen a weather balloon of that color or that size. The way it appears in the video, it makes it look like it's quite large, perhaps over 100 feet wide. And I don't know if I've seen a weather balloon 100 feet wide made out of metallic structure such as that.
Let's estimate the size. Brent was just saying, you hear nothing. You see the bolts, but no sound whatsoever. So therefore, the crack traveling the speed of sound, you would have figured you would have got some kind of reaction. So therefore, it's far away, 30 miles, like Brent said. So if this is in that sky, 30 miles away, being illuminated by this bright bolt, you'd have to say that maybe I would have to disagree with Orlando, that it could be about 300 meters. Brent?
The evidence is something that we all need to look at right now. I'm just happy that Jeffrey submitted this, and the clarity is something to behold. It's phenomenal. Guys, people may say this may be a speck on the lens. I don't think so. Look, as the camera moves, this thing is moving as it would in space. I like what I'm seeing here.
The object does have a strange shape, though. It's not absolutely spherical. It's kind of has little feet on it. It has little edges that are not curved exactly like the rest of the body of it. It definitely has a round body, but it has more than that too.
Helicopter? No way. A weather balloon? I'm going to have to dismiss that. What else could it be? It's unidentified. You're right, Orlando. That's what we're going to share right here at Third Phase of Moon. What are we looking at?
What we're seeing here, I believe, is an object harnessing the weather. It's actually creating this weather system. Look, you can see the pattern. It's bringing in the lightning. It's not...
Well, hold on a second. Maybe what you're saying, Brent, is this weather phenomenon, the electrical storm, is not just simply a weather storm. What you're saying is that this object could be creating this weather?
Absolutely, generating the particles around itself, creating energy.
I think that's plausible because for some strange reason, all of the activity is leading towards the object. And that is something that everybody has got to be intrigued with. That is unexplainable in any other sense than the object is either harnessing or creating the phenomenon. Because the phenomenon is definitely, apparently related to the object. It is all leading towards the object, clearly.
HARP weaponized weapons. This is a weather engineered product developed by our government, possibly. Wow, is that what we're saying right now? Is that what is this the conclusion, or could it be alien? What do you think, Brent? Ours or theirs?
I'm thinking maybe bit of both. I'm thinking a battery created by our government, used by alien technology. You know what? These bolts, that lasts a split second can power up New York City. What if he could harness the power of a storm that lasts for hours? This is unbelievable energy that could be worked by our government. Maybe this is what we're seeing right now.
Whatever we're seeing, Brent, is something that we think the world needs to see. I hope people 2015. As of 5 p.m. Eastern around Bedford, Nova Scotia, this photograph has just been submitted to third phase of moon from a Navy HMSC Halifax. From a technician aboard the vessel right here at third phase moon. This is Blake Cousins going over incredible, breaking news photograph coming in. In my opinion, what we're looking at is a HARP weapon. In your face. In my opinion, this is what it is. I've been waiting to say that HARP and the weather can be weaponized, and I think this is a perfect photograph that has been submitted to third phase of moon by Derek Brewery. We want to get in touch with a Navy technician on board this vessel of what went down. Whether this is an attack, a natural phenomenon, to me this seems like straight up, in your face, a test. We got Brent Cousins here. He's going to lay his opinion. We've seen a lot of weird skies over planet Earth and a lot of videos being submitted to us at third phase of moon that have been pretty much waking up the people that what you're seeing is not natural. I believe what you're seeing in this photograph is a weapon. Brent?
Blake, this is very interesting footage. I would have to say you sunk my battleship. What the hell's going on here? We have two battleships on the coastline. This could be a water spout out of control and it has a direct hit on the battleship on the right. Or, like you're saying, Blake, CERN connection weapons. War games being held out in the sea. You know, things are heating up around the world. Putin just said he got stabbed in the back by Turkey. You know, I might have to back Putin up on this, but this isn't fair games what's going around the world. It's all a cover-up. And this is a cover-up, what we're seeing right now. War games on the ocean conducted by our military. Harnessing HARP, CERN, what the hell's going on? I keep using what the hell because this video coming in is something that I've never seen before, Blake.
You know, when I first saw it, you're exactly right. Skip a heartbeat comes to mind. Something big's going down, and this is a weapon, in my opinion. Coincidence? I don't think so. They must have some kind of magnetic drive, some kind of like CERN or HARP device aboard the ship. They're not even. It's already transit across any ocean. We're not stuck in Switzerland anymore. The technology's able to get anywhere around the world to harness or weaponize Mother Nature.
Blake, I'm really liking this photo a lot, but we need the image technician that was on board this vessel to really give us a point of reference of what's going on. You know, there's 3 ships going on here. The 2 out on the coast, the one being struck by this weapon, and himself aboard the HMS Halifax.
Welcome back, Blake Cousins here, third phase of moon. We're on a hike today in search of bright lights in the sky. Pu'u, Kapu, the Forbidden Hills is right up this way. Trust me, you've never seen anything like this. Let's go. It's a dangerous hike. We got about 4 miles ahead of us. We're gonna keep an eye out for falling rocks, wild boars, and who knows what else. Our destination is Waipio Valley, the Valley of the Kings, where many people from around the world have seen strange lights in the sky. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hopefully we see something. This place is quite amazing. Look! What is that? It's not a chupacabra, but it's a little wild boar pig. Old technology with new technology, a water system that was built for the plantations, Chinese immigrants traveled to Hawaii over 100 years ago to build this water system, and now in the middle of the forest, this water irrigation continues to supply farmers around the state. Quite amazing. Now this trail dates back for centuries. The Hawaiians use this trail to get to the mountains here, known as Pu'ukapu, the Forbidden Hills. The reason being, the Hawaiians would go to war with other ali'i chiefs and their warriors. While they battled, the women were sent here to hide as a peaceful ground not to be messed with while the battle went on. Fantastic, incredible. You know what you're about to see is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life. Come on, take a look at this, guys. About 1,000-foot drop off straight down. All right, we're gonna stay as close to the wall as we can because I'm kind of getting dizzy here. This is ridiculous. The gap between the other side of the mountain and here is about 2 miles wide. This trail right here is over 300 years old. People have said that the Hawaiian night marchers, ancient Hawaiian spirits, have actually walked down these trails, thus some of the explanation for the strange lights that have been spotted here. Even Reynolds Kamakavivioli, a Hawaiian kahuna, claims that Waipio Valley, this area, has its own vortex. They say if you ever come across a night marcher, you're never to look at them in the eye. The best thing to do is lay down on the ground and act as if you're an animal. Quite amazing. 1,500 feet down, straight down. Many of Hawaiians have been sacrificed, pushed down these cliffs. Other mystical beings have been spotted in this area, known as the Menehune. So this place is quite spiritual. The Hawaiians know this place for a reason. As the Valley of Kings, it is overwhelming. This place feels electric. You can feel the static charge in the air, thus the possibility and the reasoning behind strange lights here. Speaking of UFO sightings, let's take a look at this latest submission to us right here at Third Phase of Moon.
I have no idea what these are, Jaden. Oh my God. They're sitting still now. They come through the clouds earlier.
The clouds have rolled into the valley, so I'd say that's it for the hike, but you know, it was quite amazing. I'm glad you got to come along for the ride. I'm sure you've seen something that most of the world hasn't. Everybody keep your eyes on the
Third
sky.
Phase of Moon. What's going on over the skies over Torrance, California? Captured earlier this month, October 2015, of some kind of jet stream, unidentified object in the sky, leaving an unusual plasma trail in its wake. Also last year, it brings to mind this David Destination 2012 video that was submitted pretty much around the same time, exactly a year ago. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the videos. Both of these objects in the sky are quite unexplainable. Some people say these are chemtrails right off the bat. We get a lot of these videos of chemtrails, and these two in particular, over the past few years of receiving these types of videos, these are the only kind with these kind of characteristics. Take a look at this. Brent, what's your thoughts on this? We got Brent Cousins joining us right here at Third Phase, going over the videos. What do you think of Torrance 90502's video just shot earlier this month? It's very similar to David's over there that he captured in Kentucky around the same year.
Blake, I like the side-by-side comparisons. We got two videos with the same characteristics. Look at this video submitted a year ago. It has strange identified objects, these lights right next to it.
What's kind of strange, Brent, are the videos themselves seem to be captured around the same time of day, the exact same color scheme. Is this a perfect environment for this kind of reaction in the sky in this trail? I'm not exactly sure. All I know is both of these videos are strangely similar and very unusual. What could it be? In my opinion, nothing good. If you've captured anything like this in Torrance just this past October, submitted to Third Phase of Moon. Now we're going to get to their next video that was shared a few days ago, and we're finally glad we could get to it after this Paris tragedy. And the world was, shooken up. So we had to sit on a few things, but we're going to get to this video. It was submitted just this week by Old School America. He has his YouTube channel and he wanted to share this video. Take a look at this. Old School America claims that what you're seeing in the video is a UFO that just pops out of the clouds and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, jumps to the airplane and attaches itself. Let's do this again, slow things down, get a really close look. You saw that, Brent? It doesn't make much sense. There's something there, something moving very fast. Bird? A balloon? No way.
It seems like there's a concentration of orbs around chemtrails around the world, Blake. It's quite strange. You know what? Looking at this video, it's amazing. Look how the bright light, this orb, pops, and then it seems to attach itself to the plane. It's strange.
Wow, we want to thank Old School America for submitting this video. Come on the radio show. Tell us your story. We're having it every Friday night. The new time is 11 p.m. New York time, 8 p.m. if you're in Los Angeles, and also 6 p.m. if you live here in Hawaii like I do. There's a lot of videos that were submitted this past year in regards to chemtrails. We're going to be playing them, letting them roll raw. And this latest one from Torrance, California. Everybody keep your eyes on the skies, and if you captured anything amazing in regards to the UFO phenomenon, contact Third Phase Moon via Skype, Facebook. Go to our About page on our YouTube channel, Third Phase of Moon. Everybody keep your eyes on the skies. We're not alone. Blake Cousins. We'll see you again next time.
Huh? You're not playing up here? How's it even a trail? What plane is that? I don't know, the man has a little plane. There's a trail. Looks like that shit just happened. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Alexander Nicolik submits a photograph of breaking news just into third phase of the moon. Right now, a UFO spotted buzzing over IKEA. The Russians are puzzled by this strange sighting. Again, now the world is waking up within our own Earth. California, Los Angeles, now Siberia. The same videos are coming in. The same reaction, confusion, panic. Nobody knows what's going on. We got Brent Cousins here. We're going to ask him a few questions about side-by-side comparisons, what went down just this month earlier in Los Angeles and now today. Siberia, Russia, even seen in Kazakhstan. People are sharing this viral right now via social media. We're breaking news right here at Third Phase of Moon. We want to thank again Alexander for sharing this photograph so we can share it to the world and wake people up. Brent, right away, does this come to mind of World War III or something else?
Blake, it's really cool that Alexander submitted this, because this news is kind of fluid, as you always say. It's coming in fast, and there are multiple videos on the net right now, but this was the first photograph submitted with rights to give to the world right now. What we're looking at is quite interesting. Like you said, it represents a lot of things that's happening simultaneously around the world. Russian local astronomers have ruled out a comet and played down suggestions that it was a meteor. One theory they do say, though, that it could be a Topol RS-12M ordered by Vladimir Putin. You know, this is what gets scary right now, Blake, because things are really heating up around the world. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's going in the right direction. If this is military or alien, we need to find out right now.
Maybe both, Brian. And the coincidence is shocking, in my opinion. Within less than, I'd say, a week and a half, you have the same thing going on different sides of the hemisphere, planet Earth. You'd have to say that this is it. This is it, people. They're testing each other. Vladimir, Obama. I don't like it. I'm not sure. Maybe something else is going on that we're not aware of, but they got to let the people know.
Blake, I'm still looking at videos submitted from these recent sightings, and they represent these anomalies next to it.
So let me ask you this, Brett. It's not a comet. It's not a meteor. They're saying it could be a second stage intercontinental ballistic missile launched around 5:12 Moscow time from Kapustin. Well, this could be a reaction. And what we've been seeing all along is these games, and what people are seeing and videotaping with their cell phones and submitting it to Third Phase Moon. They're revealing to the world right now that something's going on that the main media doesn't want to share with you. They like to keep it hush-hush. Third Phase Moon's on top of this, sharing it. Breaking news. Real time. Right now, it's November 19, 2015, about 9:24 p.m. Hawaii time. Brent, any last words with this breaking news? We're going to be waking up tomorrow, and the world's going to be waking up, and who knows what's going to go down with this game going down between world leaders and technology, reverse engineered, in my opinion, being revealed over planet Earth. Something's going down. People need to wake up. Brent?
Absolutely. We all need to wake up. This is too coincidental. We have had sightings from Florida. Then we move over to the West Coast, and then we have a big one in LA. Everybody knows about that one, and we're seeing some footage from it right now. And then just days before, right now, happening over Russia. This is big, big news. This is something that we all need to understand because the people aren't even being told what's happening. These are being done under the guise of the government. And the people, it's right over the people. This is too big not to tell the people, and the government's keeping it from us. Something's happening over our skies, and we need to know what's happening right now.
Leave your comments below. That's right, Brent. We all need to know what's going down around planet Earth. We want to thank all the people that submitted these incredible videos, photographs over the past couple weeks from Los Angeles, all the way from Arizona, San Francisco, and now Siberia, Russia. Breaking news coming into third phase moon. It's going to be a big one tomorrow. Third phase moon, Blake Cousins going over breaking news just in real time. First intelligent radio waves from a distant planet possibly captured. Astronomers have picked up 5 mysterious unidentified radio signals that could originate from outside the Milky Way. Breaking news, November 27, 2015. We're going all the way to Australia. Scientist Emily Petrov from Swinburne University in Melbourne, one of the team who discovered the signals. As the Express reports, Emily Petrov from Swinburne University in Melbourne, one of the team who discovered the signals, believes that the origin could be more remarkable than anything recorded before. She tweeted, "We have no idea what's going on, but we know it's definitely something cool." Wow, this is the big wow. We've heard of the big wow, but now it's coming from another part of the world, Australia. This is what I'm liking, is that this breaking news, the discovery is being compared to insignificance to the recording of the WOW signal founded by Jerry Hinman in 1977. The radio burst picked up by the Big Air radioscope. As the story goes, there are quick fire bursts of radio energy originating from a great distance away, and as a result must have contained a huge amount of energy. The source remains a total mystery. Brent, we gotta ask you, what does this mean?
Some of the most exciting times of 2015 were coming up to the end of the year. Wouldn't this be the greatest Christmas present to all of us, the Third Phase of Moon fans, everybody out there, given the truth from not the US, but Australia could be the one that gives the real disclosure of what's going on right now. This is some of the most exciting news right now. Blake, my hairs are rising. Goosebumps is happening right now because this could be the best Christmas present we've all been waiting for.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this a long time. The announcement from Victoria, Australia, in the monthly notice, Astronomical Society of the 5 new signals has left the research community on, as they say, tenant hooks. The team said the double burst FRB called 121002 had a clear 2-component file. They say each component is similar to the known population of signals components, FRBs, and are separate by 2.5 milliseconds. This is getting a little technical. Well, all I'm saying is that something's going on, something weird has been captured by the university in Melbourne. Brent, this is, like you say, the biggest Christmas present that could possibly come our way. We're staying tuned. Brent, any last words here?
Something's happened around the world. It seems that astronomers are finding objects, celestial objects, blocking out the sun. Just last month, we broke the news right here at Third Phase Moon. A possible Dyson sphere surrounding a sun, harnessing its energy. Now, another part of the world is spotting other activity that's happening with signals possibly coming in. What kind of information could be in these signals?
Well, here it is, Brent. There's some breaking news too that came in today about black holes. That they've actually witnessed a black hole basically destroy a star, and what came out the other side traveled faster than the speed of light, they're speculating. Now this is opening up time travel to other planets, not cumbered by Einstein's theory. Now the black hole eating up a star that they're watching very closely, it's shooting things faster than the speed of light. So everybody's got to wake up. Brent, hey, thanks a lot. We're going to be posting updates on this breaking news right here at Third Phase of Moon. If you've captured anything amazing over the past week in regards to this UFO phenomenon going on around the world, submit it to Third Phase of Moon via Skype, Facebook. Go to our YouTube About page, our contacts there. Blake Cousins,